Well, today is a shockingly big day for the PlayStation 5 because we just learned of a new update, some new sales numbers which are kind of staggeringly freaking gigantic, and additionally, we actually learned that most of the people that are buying a PlayStation 5 did not own a PlayStation 4. Let's talk about all of that. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, first and foremost, check this out. Over on the PlayStation blog, PlayStation 5 beta is starting today. Now, essentially, there is a beta platform where basically if you have a PlayStation 5, you can opt in to possibly have a chance to test a new update to the console about 30 days before it officially comes out. In this case, it sounds like this is going to be the very big rumored update that's been talked about for about the last 2 months, which is going to introduce variable refresh rate, which basically means more visual options for how your games are going to look on the TV itself, and of course, freaking Discord integration at last. Now, as soon as I saw this, I was kind of impressed because honestly, freaking the tweets are blowing up. People are incredibly freaking excited about the fact that we're finally getting Discord integration, but funny enough, people are still asking for themes. The number one feature that existed on the PlayStation 4 that it seems like everybody, myself included, very badly wishes existed on the PS5 is customizable themes. But it seems like for whatever reason, Sony just doesn't like that. But let's take a look at what these features are actually going to be. Now, it sounds like this full rollout, the actual release of this update, is going to come in early March. But as it stands, the biggest thing that everybody is completely losing their minds about is full integration of Discord. If you see here, the way it's actually going to look is very, very simplistic. It's just going to be a menu you can pop up in the middle of any game. You can easily access it, joining voice chats, joining groups, being able to have calls, setting up your Discord app, and getting it so that it will actually run on your PlayStation 5 seems to be incredibly freaking seamless. It's just going to be a matter of syncing up and freaking playing these games and easily being able to join calls or even adapt it so that people can actually see when people are on Discord. Your friends list will see what PlayStation 5 games you're playing. But you may be wondering, why is this such a big deal? Why is it that people are even excited about, voice chat and text chat? The thing is, Discord provably keeps games more alive. Even big, vibrant, popular stuff like Elden Ring or freaking Final Fantasy XIV has massive Discord communities for stuff like player versus player combat. In Final Fantasy XIV, a lot of guilds and stuff don't do their text chat in-game. They do everything, including their community posts and stuff, via Discord. So the fact that we can finally actually use Discord directly on our console instead of having to have a laptop or even busting out your phone in the middle of raid night, this is a very big and very positive change, especially with older games. This was absolutely necessary, and props to Sony for finally figuring this out. I'm not sure what contracts had to be signed, but this is going to be a big W. Xbox has had Discord for a while, and it is fantastic. But the other part of this update that gets me excited, there is some stuff like new ways to do share play. You have new ways to actually post your clips. Here's the two parts of this that get me very excited. First up, new variable refresh rates for 1440p. Basically, this is new stuff that lets you choose different variable refresh rate outputs. I've talked about this a bit ago, but basically, if you have a TV that's a incremental rate, if you have a TV that's 4K, 120 hertz or whatever, this basically makes it so that your console can perfectly see your particular television and output the most clear image for your particular platform. It's a great setting. Again, Xbox has had this for a bit, but honestly, it's so absolutely mandatory. I am very thankful they're freaking doing this. It is a great update. Here's the other thing that sounds tiny, but honestly, I'm happy about it. There is new stuff, like they are making it so you can more easily carry over your PlayStation 4 save data to PlayStation 5. But all the way at the bottom, here is my favorite new feature. You can finally update your DualSense controllers more easily wirelessly. As it currently stands, if you want to update your PlayStation controller, you actually, this is totally real, I'm going to grab it. You have to, oh god, I'm knocking everything off. You have to actually get your PlayStation 5 and plug it into your controller and then start it up. And then it'll say, hey, are you ready to update? Now, you'll just be able to turn on the freaking console, turn on the controller, and it'll just automatically install the update. Very small, yes, but as a guy who has a charger dock, I very rarely actually used the ability to update these controllers until I absolutely had to. But here's what's interesting is that everybody is still just freaking out about how great this update is. People seem to be thrilled out of their freaking minds. Here's the other piece of information, though, that came out late last night. PlayStation released their sales numbers for October through December, and the holiday season was completely insane. 86.5 million games sold in just those 3 freaking months. Oh my gosh, that's so insane. 20 million of those were first party, so it sounds like a lot of those were probably God of War Ragnarok, and knowing their sales numbers, a lot of that was probably Spider-Man. They sold 7.1 million PlayStation 5s, so now they're up to a grand total of 32 million PlayStation 5 sold. But here's what's extra interesting to me is these 2 digits. 112 monthly actually users, people that are actually logging into their PS4 or their PS5, and 46 million of those people are PlayStation Plus subscribers, meaning that people that want the benefits, they want the cloud saves, they want to be able to play online. These are staggeringly big numbers. I mean, straight up, the PlayStation community is going completely nuclear in terms of popularity and scale. But what else is crazy about this is that inside this same earnings report, which again is just, I mean, these numbers are, this is billions of dollars of profit. Sony completely destroyed the holiday season. But additionally, what's interesting is that during this, they started to talk about the fact that apparently 30%, now he says it very much in technical speak, but the way this breaks down, 30% of PlayStation 5 people have never played a PlayStation 4. 30% of PS5's monthly active users have never used a PS4, and market share is increasing significantly. That's kind of insane to me, I guess, because I mean, honestly, everybody I know had a PlayStation 4, so the amount of them that actually migrated from PS4 to PS5 was very, very, very large. So the fact that there is just such a big predominant group of people that just straight up went, I guess, from PC to PS5, or maybe from Nintendo Switch to PlayStation 5, or maybe even Xbox to PlayStation 5. It's crazy that there is such a big leap, that there is just such a massive amount of growth. In fact, I'm going to pull up this tweet that I did this morning, because today they actually announced also that PlayStation 5 was the top selling console in Japan, which is incredibly rare. For the most part, the freaking Japan, it is completely dead set on the success of the Switch, and you can see here they actually buy a pretty big chunk here. They outsold the Nintendo Switch by 20 full percent, and I said now that consoles are actually in store, PS5 sales are exploding. I gotta say, this is bonkers. Sony is burning up the beginning of 2023. Hopefully, we get that rumored state of play soon. Hopefully, we get a showcase displaying what's coming next for the console, because clearly, it's already a freaking hit. But what do you guys think about this? Are you excited about the update? Do you have a PlayStation 5? And how do you feel about a state of play possibly coming soon? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And please, if you could, give this video a big ol' thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please, keep dreaming. Oh man, I am still completely snowed in, and I'm sorry I keep complaining about that, but it sucks that I can't leave. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything except for make videos.